doesn't matter to me.
Let's do like a walkthrough thing first. Here,
Okay.
let me get StarCraft open.
Okay.
All right, so are we still doing the me early expand you forgate build?
Um, I don't know. Like, Ben, do you want to learn more standard play, or do you want to be like cheesy, super aggressive? I mean, it's kind of up to you.
And hmm.
Because like as a Protoss player, it's pretty like if you don't open Forge Fast Expand against Zerg, um, it's kind of difficult, especially you're in the earlier leagues, um, just because a lot of times you'll see really early rushes, and you know you get the 6 pools, the 8 pools, the 10 pools, and then you also sometimes will see like huge early roach pushes, which are kind of hard to deal with if you don't forge fast expand.
Let's see. I'm dealing. I'm currently still working through, the practice league. Got a whole bunch of those matches to do. So, and rushing is going to be pretty much impossible. So I'm not. So let's just do a vanilla Protoss.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, so anything goes, pretty much.
Sure.
Great,
So
I always wanted.
you've got a you probably should add him in so he can like just follow my screen.
Oh yeah, Ben, you're supposed to accept my invite.
I'm logging in.
Oh.
So, just taking a moment.
So how you been, Ben? I haven't talked to you in forever.
It's been kind of busy. I mean, this is. I mean, it's an 18 credit hour semester for me, and
Same for me.
it's finally starting to feel like it.
Gotcha. I mean, you guys are what 4 weeks in? Well, no, yeah, 4 or 5 weeks. 5. Okay. Cool.
Ben Lee has joined the party. Let me.
Wait, he joined the party? He should join the game, not.
Yep.
Um.
Well, first you need to.
Oh, okay. You have to open up. I think you need to open it up to let him join.
Open to public?
Uh,
You have to make it in public or whatever, or invite.
Yeah.
I got you.
there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus player. Okay.
So Ben, when you get into the game, you're gonna want to click on one of my units, and then over in the corner there should be a little like camera icon. You just want to click that, and then don't touch anything, so you'll basically see what I'm seeing.
Okay. All right.
So you're cool to go ahead whenever.
Oh, that echo.
Yeah.
1 second. Let me. I'm gonna mute this if I can find that.
Just mute it in game. You already know, like, my first pylon build, I guess. You can comment on whatever you want, Andrew. I don't mind at all.
Yeah,
Well,
because
obviously you won't.
yeah.
No, I'll do whatever I feel I would have done if I hadn't heard it.
Okay.
Even though, if that
Well-
even makes sense.
Okay.
Well, you already know he's going to do some sort of noob-friendly build. But
I mean, I'll try to be somewhat, I'll walk through the general build. You can pay attention, Ben, or not. I don't care. We'll see what happens.
we'll-
This is taking forever to load. Okay.
Oh, I'm still loading.
Oh, gotcha. What kind of
Yeah,
network are you? Are you on like a decent network?
I'm on the dorm network. It should be pretty fast.
It depends.
I guess time of night it might be.
Another thing could possibly be his hard drive, because usually solid states are like way faster.
Well, so yeah, it's okay. Here we
There
go.
we go.
So yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. All right.
Are you good to go?
Yep. All right, I'm watching you now.
Okay.
Let me turn off the in-game sound. So,
Sounds.
Am I echoing or?
I can hear you. No, I think you're good.
Okay.
You require more minerals. That's all I know.
You know what? Let me turn that down. Actually, just give me a second.
If you want to pause, you can.
Yeah. Okay.
I just turned off sound and music.
That's fine. Okay, so Ben, obviously, just briefly there, 9 pylon, never 10. Just FYI. Generally for when you're playing against Zerg as a Protoss player, your opening should definitely be a Forge Fast Expand. So generally what I do is like once my that you can go.
I looked up a Forge Fast Expand before, like right before this.
Okay.
Actually.
So yeah, so basically, so you pull off pretty much once once you get your 9th, like once you see a 9 up here, you pull off a probe, pull it down, and plant your pylon down. Now, generally speaking, I will come in, I'll take a look and see what's going on. And behind that...
What can you tell at this stage? He's...
At this... Well, yeah, he's just mining, but, I mean, you can already tell that... Okay, he went ahead and went spawning pool first, so that means at 15, you're going to pull down a probe to plant down your forge. Generally, if they go like a really fast hatchery... you're gonna just basically.
Then you can expand safely, or.
Well, yeah, you can pretty much Nexus first when they go for that. So basically, what this allows, knowing that he went pool first, you guarantee that he's not going to. You're gonna just basically try and take. Let him get it.
That wasn't too great.
So basically at this point you have like one of 2 different options. You can kind of do one of these bad boys and try and deny this, or basically you just behind this you just get your expansion up, get your gateway up.
That's right.
Okay. So yeah, so basically you just want to get your gateway up and get things moving. Now, generally speaking, if he doesn't scout this pylon, what you can do is you can plant down 2 cannons here. This is actually outside of his sight if he doesn't have the Overlord there. So, basically, since he scouted it and got it, he denies me cannon rushing that and him losing his base. And obviously when your Nexus gets done, you want to hotkey it up, transfer down some probes, and then...
Are you just using Chrono Boost like whenever you have it, or?
Basically, what I do, yeah, I'll try and keep it on the Nexus early game, but like obviously at this point, he could have. Well, he doesn't have any lings at this point coming. He took out the pylon. He's not really coming my way, at least not that I know of.
So you don't need to spend it to hurry out a
Yeah. I mean, generally speaking, I'll play a little bit safer at this point. Like, if they deny that, that means that they could be playing a little bit more aggressive than what you'd normally see. but at the same time, it could just be, you know, you got to kind of have to play, kind of guess what they're going to do.
How do you turn on the game clock?
The game clock is in the settings. God. Killing me, man.
Show
no.
game.
You weren't supposed to do that.
What do you mean I'm not supposed to do that? Are you kidding me?
You're not supposed to do that.
What did you do? Sorry.
He got a couple lings in, so basically I just denied any more scouting.
One limb.
Yeah.
With like
No health.
0 HP, literally.
Wow, it's kind of lagging a little bit. Like, significantly, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm seeing it fine, so...
Well, I can tell, like, you can see, like, I'll click, and it takes, like, 3 seconds for it to respond.
Oops. And, like, I'm seeing them move as soon as I see the little click appear, so
Oh.
it's probably your connection.
Well, it also could be that I'm streaming as well, so, you know.
Yeah, that could be it, you know, just saying.
Well,
Yeah.
we're all doing video chat as well, so...
Well, yeah. So, as a Protoss player, you kind of have several different options. At this point, I really haven't scouted anything, which is kind of poor play on my part. But basically, the big...
You're just getting a... Oh, I guess I shouldn't say what you're getting, but...
Yeah. So, it looks like he's got some decent Overlord spread, and hasn't really indicated that he's gonna have lots of lings out, or, you know, I haven't seen a lot of lings. So basically, you know, I'm gonna go take out a couple of his Overlords on the way, and then... Oh, denied creep.
Come on, man.
Now, at this point, he's probably blocked, supply capped, maybe, I don't know. He's just...
Yeah, I definitely...
He is.
Yeah, so basically with this, I can kind of come in here and... Oh wow, a lot of lings.
Whoa.
So he went ahead and tried to get us around. Actually, I think he got it. So knowing that I've taken out so many Overlords, and I know he's pretty much boned as far as his supply cap, I'm just going to choose to play a little bit more passive and continue to look for Overlords and take my third, because I know you know, the likelihood of him being able to put on some serious pressure is slim to none. Now, unfortunately, with this lag, it takes forever for things to happen.
Don't do anything micro heavy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of poke in here, see what we see. And it looks like now. Okay, so it looks like he decided to go Roach, which is decent for what's going on. He should have noticed when I came in that I had charge, so he knows that, you know, I probably focused a little bit more on, you know, doing...
When did you even research that? I didn't see you.
I researched that after, basically, once I get up my Twilight Council, I generally go straight for legs, because legs tends to be a little bit more you know, beneficial against Zerg, because a lot of times they'll just get like really, really heavy Ling amount, especially in the earlier leagues. People are just like OMG about getting just mass Lings, and personally I don't quite understand why. And you know, another thing that I like to do is like when basically after I've taken my third, I start to get my gateway count up a little bit more, and then I also start to think about doing a tech switch, because a lot of times they'll see that, oh, I'm going one way, and
Oh man, that's a lot of roaches.
it's a lot of roaches, but I mean, I don't know. It shouldn't be too bad because he didn't realize that I got DTs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
he's
see that. Thank you very much.
yeah. Plus, he doesn't quite realize that I'm. I wouldn't say I'm ahead of him in upgrades, but he doesn't. Oh my gosh, lots and lots of roaches.
I'm playing really sloppily, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. Like, it's so sloppy right now.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, so basically, I've got a whole bunch of DTs. I've pretty much done some serious damage as far as his, you know, his army has gone. So I'm kind of okay thinking about taking a fourth.
Fourth.
Yeah. Obviously, knowing that he's being kind of really aggressive at this point in the game, I want to be a little bit more careful about the fourth, though. You know, he did have a significant amount of roaches. So, with the whole roach thing, he obviously is aware that I have DTs now, so I have to be a little bit more careful about, you know, him having overseers with him. So doing a tech switch at this point to account for that is obviously a good idea. In order for him to go into Spire or something like that, he'd have to be on like 5 bases, because it, you know, it pretty much requires that kind of gas income. Ooh.
That looks nasty.
Yeah, a little bit. See, and a lot of people, especially in the earlier leagues, tend to go with a 1-unit composition. So as long as you're aware of what unit they're going, you basically just kind of go with the counter, and you don't really have to deal with anything. So now that I'm pretty comfortable, I'll go ahead and take my fourth. One thing, you know, I don't really talk about it a whole lot, but getting proxy pylons out now. He went for a straight counterattack, so you know you got to deal with these kind of things as they come. But I mean, I'm in his base. He can't do anything about it. I'm ahead of him in upgrades. He pretty much, at this point, it's kind of over. I mean, he can try and get up spine crawlers and whatnot, but at this point, he's kind of, he can't do anything. Like he can take that base out, but I mean, his main army is more or less dead. His income is dead.
You made your point.
Yeah. So.
Oh man, I didn't want to say it in the vid, but oh my god, my I was just totally not warmed up. I was like, crap, overlord block, crap, overlord block, crap. Anyway.
Yeah. You need to work on. When did you take your third? Did you take it pretty much when I took my third?
I took it like a lot earlier, but I kept on getting overload blocked.
Yeah, that was probably
Not ready.
Yeah. Basically, what you need to take a look at is like Overlord spread is good, but if you give me map control, then Overlord spread is not exactly a great thing. So yeah. I don't know. Do you have any questions, Ben?
um.
Or do we need to do another one to give you kind of a better feel?
I, You,
How do you-
seem to be floating a lot of resources. What was it? Just like
That was just a function of I got pylon blocked a couple times, and as a function